Good morning, gamers. My name is Mickey, and welcome to episode 1 of my Minecraft Hardcore series. We are now spawned in on our hardcore world, which we made in the previous episode, episode 0. It's not too bad. I'm in a savannah. There's a forest over there. There's some pumpkins over there. Oh, wow. Oh, and a village. Oh, and a mangrove swamp. I've never actually played in a mangrove swamp. I've never found one before, so that's pretty cool. So, getting started, I'm just going to punch some wood. You know, how you do in Minecraft. If you guys want to follow through with me on this seed, I'll do /seed, and there you go. That is the seed of this world, so if you put that in when creating a new world, you will get this exact same generated world. I would also leave it in the description below so you guys can just copy and paste it from there. This guy has grass in his house. Oh, this is the blast furnace. I can't remember who you are. The armorer. Oh my god. Nice. This is that was the armorer's place. Actually, it's a decent sized village. They've got some pig pens. They've got some crops. They don't have any wheat, which is a bit unfortunate. Cow pen. Little baby man. Look at him go. Yeah. Okay. This is not a terrible start. There's melons. I'm gonna pick these up straight off the bat. I'm gonna raid somebody's bed. I need a bed. What color bed do I want? There's an orange one there, but I did see a red one, so maybe I just pick up... Ooh, leather cap, baby. Maybe I just go pick up the red bed over here. I'm just gonna keep punching trees, and then I want to get a full set of stone tools if possible. Oh, good, saplings. I want to try and get as many different saplings as possible, just so then I can explore with building with all the different wood types and hopefully create some nice looking builds. Oh, there's some pigs as well over here. I might kill these as well. Oh, I am so sorry. I just absolutely murdered that little child's mother right in front of it. I feel horrible. So whilst I'm heading over to the mangrove swamp, I think now's a pretty good time to speak about some goals. Because I'm hoping to survive and quite a while and continue through the series, I've set out some long-term and short-term goals for myself. In terms of short-term goals though, like in this episode, I wanted to find a village. Check. I wanted to have a bed, which I've got because I stole it from the village, which is great. I also wanted to work on getting a full set of iron armor this episode, just so that I know I'm protected from everything that I can possibly be protected by. And finally, I wanted to build a pretty nice starter house. I'm not a very pretty builder. I can't build very big or very pretty. Back in the day, I used to very much be a PvP player. That was 8 years ago. And 8 years ago, I was 12 or 13. So that's a very long time ago. But alas, I will try my best to build some pretty nice houses. That's why I'm picking up these mud blocks at the moment, because I've seen mud bricks and they actually look quite nice, and I'm hoping I can find some wheat or hay bales so I can craft a whole ton of mud bricks and use it in my starter house potentially. I also don't know if these roots disappear when you get rid of the tree. If not, these trees are horrible if that's the case. Ooh, hay bales. The gods have heard my prayers. Can't believe I missed these earlier. Now, I know I said it in my goals that I wanted to find a village. This is an okay village to start off with. It's a very good place to start. One of my long-term goals is I want to be able to transform a village in my hardcore world. I've never actually transformed a village in Minecraft, so I'm hoping I'm able to transform... Maybe not this village. I don't know. I'm not really much of a fan of savannas, so hopefully I can find a nicer village, maybe one in a tiger biome, or even a plains biome, or just a regular forest biome. Hopefully over the course of the series, my building improves because, like I said, I don't think I'm a very good builder, but I'm going to try my best when it comes to it to hopefully make some pretty nice looking builds for you guys to look at. So what I'm going to do before I run off and explore, I might turn all of the birch logs into charcoal so then I can cook the rest of the pork chops up and I can then go traveling without having to worry about my food supply. Right, now that all the food is finished as well as some extra steak because I decided not to waste the last of the fuel that I was using, I'm going to explore and try and find another village, and before I do that I'm going to very quickly sleep when it hits nighttime. I'm going to head off in this direction, which is actually south of where I spawned in, over up there. I might come back and still transform this village at a later date, but at the moment I don't want to deal with starting in a savannah village. I can see some spruce trees over in the distance, which is real great because I love building with spruce. Spruce is just the pinnacle of all of the woods. I think anybody would agree with me. Cherry is a close second. Cherry's a very nice color. There is also a swamp biome over there, which is really good because if at a later date I want to come back and build a slime farm, I got to keep that in mind. Oh my god. I have found frogs. Now, I've never actually seen frogs in Minecraft yet. This is my first time. They are adorable. They are such cutie patooties. Look at him. Oh my god. I want to take them home with me. I can't take them home with me. I have found a ruined portal, which is amazing. There's 2 gold blocks on this. That's crazy. I don't think I've seen more than 1 gold block on a ruined portal before, and this one is near enough complete. You just need 2 more pieces of obsidian to complete this ruined portal. I will not be putting those leggings on. I will probably not take much of this either. I will take the golden apple, however, and replace it with the moss carpet, because I don't need that as of yet. I might take that fire aspect sword, because if I find any more animals, I can kill them with that sword, and their food will already be cooked, so I don't have to worry about using any of my fuel at the moment, as that is a limited resource, if I must say. A much, much easier way to travel. I'm just going to follow through with the rivers. I'm picking up as much sugarcane as I can along the way because you can never have too much sugarcane, especially not in hardcore where I'm going to want to try and get an enchantment table as soon as possible. So I'm just going to keep picking up whatever sugarcane that I find. We are already on day 3 of this world, which is really saying something, because I just haven't found anything that I want yet. I have, however, just found coal, and I'm gonna very quickly pick this up. This is taking forever to find something. I'm gonna be back when I find a village that I deem worthy enough to transform and worthy enough to call home. So I will see you guys when I actually find something. Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh? Maybe I don't need to climb all the way up. I already see one over here. It's got blacksmith. It's got... So far I only see 2 houses. Oh, 3. That's fine though. I can always build more houses. It's so high up, and that peak over there is just so pretty. Along with all of these hills and the forest down here with the river. And then on the other side of the mountain we have the ocean, which I came from. It looks so pretty. I did find other villages on my way over here, but none of them tickled my fancy, if I may say. I will probably build a separate house as my starter house, maybe up here. My starter house can probably go up here. Or maybe not. Oh my god, or maybe not. Oh wow, maybe not put my starter house up here. That's dangerous. I need to light that up as soon as possible. for the time being, I'm just gonna move in right here. I'm gonna take over this villager's house, and there's a chest in here. Oh wow. Okay, great. I have finally moved everything from that boat that was down there into my house here. I've got 2 chests and a barrel. Oh wow. I didn't realize I had 2 iron golems. Before I continue, I actually want to find a good place in this village for me to put my starter house. Probably just over here. Terraform the land a little bit. I can't really look over the whole village, but at least I'm in the middle because I'm going to put maybe a market up there, a mine or something over there. Keep the blacksmith there or move it over there. And potentially do some farms up in that direction. I like the idea of having the farms up high because I could build a windmill, and windmills want to go where it's windy, and that's typically as high up as you can get. Now that I've moved in and commandeered this house and I have picked out a place to put my starter house, I need to go do some more exploring. Because if you saw my chest, because this is all the wood that I've got, that's all the cobblestone that I've got. So I need to get some more wood, and I've just realized I'm going to need a lot more mud than what I've got here. So I either need to make that myself with dirt, or head all the way back to the mangrove swamp at spawn, which I am currently around 5,000 blocks away, because spawn is typically around 0, 0. So it'll probably be quicker just to kind of turn any dirt that I can into mud with water bottles. I've made some shears, some more iron tools, and now I'm going to head off on my way to find some more resources and hopefully find either a dark oak forest or find some other potential goodies along the way, because I still want to try and find diamonds without having to actually go mining, because at the moment, to put it bluntly, I'm actually quite scared of going mining. I don't wanna die, and I like what I've got going on. And there it is. My first diamond of my hardcore series. Just one in a shipwreck. I need it. I need seeds. I don't have any seeds. First try? No. There we go. I got a parrot. Oh, it looks so cute. Come on, get on my shoulder. How do I get it on my shoulder? There we go. You, my friend, are coming on my adventures with me. Oh my god, what are you doing? Where did you come from? Why are you swimming? What do you have? Lily, a cherry sapling. Oh my god, how many? I have 7 emeralds. Yes. I don't have to find a cherry grove biome now. That's actually crazy luck. Hey, get over here. Where are you going? Please, get on my shoulder. How do I get you on my shoulder? Please don't drown. Whoa. Okay, here we go. There we go. He stays on my shoulder. Oh, hello. I don't want him to go. I need him. I need a name for this guy. If you guys have any name suggestions for this parrot, put them in the comments below. I'll be so happy to hear all your suggestions. And there it is. It's underneath some dirt, which is crazy. I've never seen it like that before. And there we go. 2 more diamonds. Oh my god. Another mushroom biome. Oh, and a coral reef biome. Oh, wow. I actually love coral reef biomes. They are so pretty. Let's wait for my parrot. There we go, and let's keep exploring. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take some bamboo. I'm back, and I finally have one of every sapling that there is in the game, apart from mangrove, but I have mangrove trees growing over here, and oh my god, there is one right there. That is so tall. That's so tall. So I have one of each of the wood types, including bamboo, apart from crimson and warped, but I'm not going to the nether anytime soon, so I can't keep waiting anymore. I really want to get started on my starter house, but to do that, I need to gather a lot more resources. I need a lot of mangrove, which, as you can see, I have 7 logs. I need a lot more than that. I need a lot of spruce and a lot of spruce. When I say a lot of spruce, I need a lot of spruce. I need a good amount of oak. I need some dark oak, which I have a good amount here, but I think I might need more than that. So luckily I have enough to grow 2 different trees. And then I need to do some mining, because I need cobblestone, stone bricks, and the mossy variants of them, as well as deep slate. And for that, I think I need to make some better armor, because I've wore this out at the moment. My legs, luckily, have stayed strong, but that's because they have mending. So, all my armor, I'm just going to throw in there for now, and let's finally get a full set of iron armor. Protected against everything now. Nothing's going to hurt me. Nice. You guys would not believe how long that took me if I told you. I think it took me nearly 4 hours to gather all those resources, and I wasn't just gathering the resources. As you can see, I got a bit carried away and I started flattening this area. But then, I didn't like where it was. So then I moved everything up there. And you may be thinking, it's a bit out of the way, and it's really high up, but I'm going to be working on this village anyway. I'm thinking like a village square, like the center where the market is going to be right there. So that pushes the village closer towards my house anyway. Gathering those resources took forever. Mainly because of those mangrove trees. I've never cut down mangrove trees, so somebody should have warned me how annoying they... There's a cat. How annoying they are to chop down. Like, those roots don't decay. You have to get rid of all the roots. And also, deep slate. I made the mistake of... So I gathered 3 stacks of cobbled deep slate, and I completely forgot that cobbled deep slate doesn't turn into the deep slate bricks and stuff that I want. So then I had to go mine some more deep slate because I accidentally smelted up those first 3 stacks thinking this is what I needed. I made a mound. You've got to trust me on this. It's gonna look good. At the moment, it's just a mound. But this is where, like, the foundation of my house is gonna go. I'm hoping to have, like, a mud foundation. Hopefully it looks nice. And also you can see with these grass blocks where I've laid out where the structural, like, beams of the wood are gonna go. And then this is also just a hole. I will probably either light it up or fill it in, but my floor is gonna go, like, here. So I will have to work on that. And I think there's a cat and a villager underneath my house. Okay, villager is out. The cat will probably despawn. Hello. The resources that I've gathered aren't exact resources. I don't know how many of each resource I'm going to be using. I've just collected what I think I should need and extra, because I hope I don't run out when I'm building the house. If you can see, I've got nearly 2 stacks of mangrove. I have got a lot of spruce, a lot of dark oak, a lot of oak, some extra sand, but it's mainly for glass. I've got some moss and moss carpet. I've got some flowers and azaleas from when I was collecting the moss, and the flowers are just in here just in case I want to put them in like potted plants or anything. Some lanterns. I've got mud, which is what I'm mainly going to be using for the foundation. I've got my stone, which is going to cover some of the walls, and cobbled deep slate. These materials don't cover slabs or stairs or fences and doors and trapdoors. This is just like the raw resource, which I can then craft into what I need as and when I need it when I'm building my house. But I think I've got everything that I need. I guess we just start. There's no reason to not. Well, that's the basic exterior for the build. Next thing I'm going to work on is the roofs. The roof for the little tower bit and the main roof for the house. This may be a bit more detailed than the rest of the build so far because I don't know how much mangrove I have, and I'm going to be using a combination of planks and stripped logs, and I don't want to use up all my logs on the planks and the stairs and the slabs when I'm not even going to be filling it all out with plank stairs and slabs. So I'm going to start with the roofs and just add the texture as I go along instead. So I will be back when that's done. Okay, and now that is both of the roofs finished. The roof is just completely done. And let me tell you, when I planned this out in creative, I did not expect this build to take as long as it is taking. I guess that's what I get for trying to like detail these bits whilst I'm actually building it. But it's because I don't have enough mangrove. That's why I did it there, and there is because I just didn't want to go back up there once I finished. So that roof is completely done now. I don't have to ever touch that roof again. And as you can see, if I head over here, I also added a little sticky out bit on the side of the house just to kind of give it a bit more detail. And I also slightly did a little bit of the inside. So as you can see in here, I've got a bit of a roof because if you look above, it's just a mess up there. And I've kind of done the walls. I added this little surround of mangrove and I really like it. I like the depth that it gives to the room. And I know some of the roof is kind of sticking through here, like with the moss, but I actually quite like the greens. It breaks up the room just that little bit extra, and it seems, it looks intentional in a way. And I don't know, the texture just looks nice. And then this room in here is going to be a enchantment room. It's just it looks really bad at the moment, but that's because bookshelves are going to cover up all of this space, and then potentially some barrels will go here. That's really it for the exterior of the house, apart from I need to detail like the little alcove bits and add some stuff there. Other than that, it's pretty much done. Yeah, all I have to do now is detail the outside, texture up a bit of the tower with those mossy variants in, and a bit here as well. And other than that, that's the exterior. So let me get to the extra little details and I'll be back. And that is it. Everything is done. The exterior is done. I've added these little bits to the alcove. I've added bushes everywhere. I've got mossy cobble and mossy stone brick and walls. I filled in this, which I think you saw. Some flowers. I haven't finished this yet because this is like a back porch thing and I want to add hanging signs with trapdoors on top of them, but I don't have the stuff for hanging signs at the moment because I've used a lot of iron in the process of making this. I've gone through like so many shovels. But back to it, I've added these little bits to the top windows just to kind of give it more. Those oak trapdoors, there's going to be a grass block behind there, like a planter, but I'm waiting for silk touch because I really don't want to have to do the thing with dirt stairs going all the way up just to get a grass block up there. So I'm going to wait until silk touch and put grass block in there with some flowers. I've added this little log pile just because it gives it more character, gives the house more character. I've got a chimney. Look at this chimney. I've added a hay bale underneath just so the smoke goes higher, just so I can see where my house actually is. If I'm like off traveling somewhere, I can see that from really far away. I've just put a bunch of bushes everywhere and filled in the glass on the windows. Same thing on the front here. And I've added a balcony to the little tower thing that I have going on. And there's a villager in my house for some reason. And here's my little balcony where I can just look over the village and just see how it progresses over time when I get to making all the villager houses and getting that market circle square kind of just in place. Now, I don't want to take credit for this build because whilst I've been building it, I have been looking at an image on Google Images for some sort of inspiration. I have tried my best to change it up in places as much as possible. I've changed the block palette. The roof is different on both houses. I've got moss. I've got a balcony. And I've got a back porch and stuff. I'll flash the image on screen now. It is made by Robella. They have a Pinterest board where with a bunch of other of their builds on, which I have also been looking at for inspiration whilst building this house. So I can't take credit for the house, so I have to give credit where credit is due. However, the image obviously is only of the front of the house, so I didn't know dimensions, so it's not a complete carbon copy. I have tried my best to make it as much of me as possible, but like I've said before, I am not a very good builder. I would not be able to build this off the top of my head. So I like to take inspiration from a bunch of different pictures and throw it all together. So obviously in that picture, there's no side pictures or back pictures, so I had to kind of I did what I wanted to do with the house. So I've added a chimney, which I wanted to do. I've added this little sticky out bit, which I wanted to do. Got some log piles and bushes and this little back porch bit. I don't know if this is what it's like in the back on the image because I can't see the back, but it's nice. And now that I have the house done, I'm gonna try my best to not use too many resources like Google for building the rest of the village. I want to take my house, my block palette, and go with the same kind of style for the other houses, just with slight twists for whichever house I'm building at the time. Now, as you can see, the interior isn't really done. I have started over here for the chimney. I just wanted to get it in place as soon as possible, so when it came to building that chimney, it was just good, easy to put it into place. I haven't even done upstairs. I've added this little surround on the chimney and that's it. And I definitely haven't done this area. So now what I have to do is decorate the interior, and I think I have all of the necessary blocks right here to do so. And I will say this again, I have already like planned this build on a creative worlds because it makes it easier for me to kind of know what I need to get and where I need to put things in survival, so I'm not taking too much time. But that didn't really work out because I have spent like 5-6 hours on this build already. It is what, day 47 on episode 1, so that is crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the interior now. Things should come together quite nicely and I should be able to remember. So I want like a little table as soon as I come in, and I want like a flower pot on there, and maybe like a one. Oh my god, I just want a one painting. That one. I like that one. I want a blast furnace, a smoker, a regular furnace, and because there's not really too much space, I'm gonna just dig into the ground and place my other 3 furnaces there. Over here, I want like a workstation table. I then will break this one, put a smithing table. I'll put my cartography table right there, and my stone cutter right here. And for some extra details on the workspace, I'll put a stone pressure plate and put another flower pot here, and think I might put a lantern right there to kind of light up this corner. Oh my god. Okay, dude. I need you out. How do I... Okay, to get this guy out, I need to break all of these workstations. Because otherwise he's just going to take every single job that there is. Where is he going? Where are you going? Okay, I have to break all of these workstations and place them back in a second, because otherwise this guy is just going to keep roaming around the house. I need to wait for him to leave. Let me get the workstation and try and lead him out here. Come on. Come on. There you go. So if you want to keep villagers... Hell, I was about to say if you want to keep villagers outside of your house, but he's just kind of letting himself in, you can place a trapdoor here. That's why I've placed the doors on the outside, is so when you place this trapdoor, villagers can't come through, but you can still get in and out of the house. He's not going to have any clue how to get in and out now. Thank God, because I do not want a bunch of villagers roaming in my house trying to get to every single workstation. Barrel here and a barrel here, and put them on a spruce trap door. This corner, another workstation corner. I just want a cauldron and 2 upside down dark oak stairs to give it a workstation look. You can fill this with water, which I'm actually going to do, and I'll just fill my bucket up with water at some point. Now, with the stairs, what I like to do with stairs is I like to place a bunch of trapdoors, like so. It makes it look cleaner, and it kind of gives it like this facade that it's got some good structural integrity. And then I will place a barrel in the back here, another trapdoor, and another lantern right there. I am going to grab this moss carpet, and I'm going to just place it down kind of sporadically in a way like that. Yeah, that looks nice. It kind of makes it look like a rug or like a runner. Going onto the upstairs, my bed right there with a spruce trapdoor at the bottom. And I want some bookshelves along here, but unfortunately I don't have any bookshelves at the moment. I have a lot of paper, so I could, in theory, make the bookshelves, but for the time being, this will do. And this is just like a little cabinet thing that I want to have going on with a lantern there. Fortunately, out of lanterns, I'm out of iron as well. Oh, a banister. A banister would be good here, just to kind of stop me falling down. Very easy way of doing that with more trapdoors. Also, if you've noticed, I am using a lot of spruce. So when I went through my materials before actually building up the house, and I said, oh, I just got a lot more than I thought I would need because I don't want to have to go get the resources again. I did have to go get the resources again. I had to mine like another 4 tall spruce trees to have enough for this whole house and the interior. Yeah, not very fun. My storage room may seem weird where my storage room is going, but I'm throwing it right here. Trust me, it'll look fine. I need more chests. Some mangrove trapdoors just to kind of eye up this little sticky out bit. Finally, well, not finally. I have a carpet to put down and that to build, but let me place this little facade, the fake wall along here, like so. And that kind of just breaks the room up really nicely. It breaks the chest room away from like the actual bedroom, and I just think it looks really nice. That is pretty much it. Obviously, need to finish the chest room, need to fill these flower pots, get some bookshelves, enchantment table set up, some more lanterns. I think that's it. Obviously, like a brewing stand, tripwire hook. I want one more little detail, actually. Gru from Dominions. That's it. That's my house. Exterior, interior, everything has come together quite nicely. I obviously need to finish off the interior and get those hanging signs sorted in this porch and move all of my stuff in from that little house over there that I commandeered at the start of the episode. So this seems like a good place to finish it. Got my starter house. Now I can actually explore, set up some more houses, set up some farms maybe in the next episode. Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya!